WIFO-FM in Jesup. Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner special. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jesup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. You got some words there on Van's Barbecue, Bob?
Van's Barbecue having another Thursday special this week. All you can eat crab legs, boiled and fried shrimp for $49.95. All you can eat pulled pork for $18.99. Again, it starts tomorrow at 4 p.m. Another Thursday special again at Van's Barbecue. Again, all you can eat crab legs, boiled and fried shrimp, $49.95. All you can eat pulled pork, $18.99. Tomorrow, beginning at 4 p.m. at Van's Barbecue.
Okay. Well, we got a busy Butch and Bob show today. We've got State Representative Buddy Deloach ought to be coming on.
I think he's calling the wrong number, so let me go.
Oh, you think he's calling your phone? Okay, hold on. All right, Bob's phone's ringing, so maybe State Representative Buddy's called in the wrong phone there. But we got him on, and then we've got Wayne County head baseball coach Justin McDonald to be on this morning, and we got Pastor Calvin Anderson of Unity Church of God to talk about the upcoming Spring Festival and Easter Egg Hunt. The WIFO-FM and Unity Church of God Spring Festival and Easter Egg Hunt coming up this Saturday at Unity Church of God from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we'll have Pastor Calvin Anderson on in just a few moments to talk about that. So several guests this morning. Oh, here he is. Bob, I'm going to put you right on the air right to him, okay? So here we go. You can introduce him. Here we go.
Okay, on the phone with us is State Representative Buddy Deloach. Buddy, appreciate you calling in here on the World Famous Butch and Bob Show. Sine die day, the last day of the session. So tell us what all's on the schedule for today.
It looks like a fun day.
A fun day? I'm glad you
A fun day?
That'll be fun.
Hey, at least we know at the end of this day we'll get to go back home, and as you know, for me, that's the coastal Georgia area, and that's a happy thought. It'll be a very, very long day. There's still some things on the plate out there that haven't been dealt with, that we've battled with the entire session. A lot of bills hung up over in the Senate that have passed out of the House. We hope they'll move some of those. Our mental health bill that's so important to a lot of people is still hung up in the Senate. There's been a lot of bad information about it. For instance, one of the stories that's been told is that the mental health bill provides for student loan forgiveness. And what's actually in the bill is language that allows mental health professionals, if they're willing to serve in an underserved area as part of their pay, the state will make periodic payments if they have student loans. So it's just the opposite of forgiveness. It's the ability to work to repay them. That's the kind of thing that goes on, and you have to get those things flushed out in order to get the bills moved on. But that's an important one that we'll be looking at.
And the reason they call it Sine Die Day, if the bill doesn't pass today, then it pretty much dies. Is that correct, buddy? So they have to bring it back next year?
It is dead for this year. And, of course, this is the first session of a 2-year term. So what happens is the bill literally goes back to the committee, and you start the process all over. When you're at the second year of a term, it is dead and would have to be introduced again. But these bills will go back to the committees that they came from at the end of the day. They'll all be recommitted.
One bill that's got a lot of attention, and Stephen Meeks has been helping try to get it pushed, is the increased weight for trucks on state highway roads. And again, I talked to State Senator Blake Tiller yesterday. He said it had to go back to committee. Have any idea where that stands? Is it going to pass, or is it going to die, or is that going to go?
I don't know if it makes much difference at this point, because it looks like it's been hacked up so bad over in the Senate that if it passes, I don't know if it's going to help anybody very much. I think we had it to a pretty reasonable place. There's no doubt that heavy trucks tear up roads, but a lot of things do, and we just pay to go fix them. And it's important to move products across our public roadways. I think Stephen had a very reasonable bill. It's a shame what's happened to it, really. But that's what goes on up here.
Yeah, they sound like they had a compromise at one point, but then all of a sudden it changed at the last minute. So be interested to see where that plays out. Also, it doesn't appear that any of the gambling bills are going to pass. Is that correct?
I think the Senate may take one more shot at sports betting today. I don't know that they have the votes. The last time I talked to anybody over there, they didn't think they had the votes to pass sports betting, but they've tried putting it on various bills and ways to get a vote on it, and I would expect them to take one more shot at it today, but I don't have any idea how that's going to turn out. If it's anything like it's been before, it won't have the votes.
And talking to Senator Blake Tiller yesterday, he said that when he became a legislator, he never thought they'd be taking items and issues like transgender up at the legislative session, but that's one of the bills that's been debated. Is that going to pass, the transgender bill, to try to protect those kids?
Yeah, we passed it out of the House, and as you know, what we're talking about is very young children and at times performing surgery on them that's irreversible, and those things done when they're very young and really have no say about it. It's just a brutal thing that's happening, and that's what that bill tries to prevent. And the House passed what we thought was a very good version, and I fully expect the Senate to get that out today so we can send it to the governor.
And the most important thing is the budget. I'm sure that's going to get passed before y'all get out of there. What time do you think you'll get out of there tonight, buddy? Blake was hoping about 10 or 11 tonight. Get an idea what time you're going to be out of there?
I would think around 11 o'clock is a pretty good shot, but once you get to that point, there's not much difference in 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock when you get there all day.
That's for sure.
What the House is going to do, we've pretty much committed to, we're not going to take up anything new or different. Most of what we'll be doing today is doing what we call agrees and disagrees. When we pass something and it goes to the Senate, if they amend it or have a substitute for it, they send it back to us, and we look at it, and if it's okay, the sponsor will make a motion to agree to the Senate change. And if the House does agree, that's the bill is passed, and that's it. If you disagree, you send it back to the Senate, and if they insist on their position, then a conference committee is appointed, and the committee gets together and tries to work out the differences. If they're able to do that, they'll send us a conference committee report, and it's not debatable. It's a straight up and down vote. So most of what we'll be doing later in the evening is, if their conference committee is out working, we'll be twiddling our thumbs waiting on them to get their conference committee reports back. So late in the day, there's a lot of that. You get a vote or two, and then you wait a while.
I understand. Well, again, we appreciate you being here on the show on these Wednesdays. Again, taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. Look forward to seeing you at the post-legislative luncheon. They've got that set up already here at Coastal Pies Technical College Chamber of Commerce. But it has been a pleasure having you this year. I look forward to having you again next year, again, as our new representative. But always good talking to you. Always good seeing you, and I appreciate you being here on the show.
Thank you. It'll be a happy day to get back to Wayne County.
Okay,
Thanks, Bob.
Take care.
All right, take care. All right, State Representative Buddy Deloach from under the Gold Dome there in Atlanta on this very last day of the session. All right, we got two more guests coming up here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, and we'll have them on in just a moment.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Mostly sunny, highs upper 60s, northeast breeze at 10 to 15. Tonight, mostly clear, low 40s. Tomorrow, sunny, highs mid-70s. Then Friday, mostly sunny, highs low 80s. Saturday, showers likely, possibly a thunderstorm early, becoming partly sunny in the afternoon, high around 80.
Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
Let's make some memories of the Wayne County Fair, March 30th through April 8th, sponsored by the Wayne County Board of Tourism. It's always family fun time at the fair. Admission is just $10 and includes rides. Gates open at 6 p.m. each day. Rides, games, food, and good times, all at the Wayne County Fair, Thursday, March 30th through Saturday, April 8th at the J.C. Fairgrounds on the Savannah Highway in Jesup, sponsored by the Wayne County Board of Tourism. Have a great time at the Wayne County Fair. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show for this 29th day of March. And, Bob, who do we have on now?
Well, right now we got athletic director and head baseball coach Justin McDonald in. First thing he wants to do is promote this athletic department golf tournament, which is set for April 29th at the Pine Forest Country Club. Again, all proceeds go to the athletic department. I know you want to encourage everybody to sign up as quickly as possible. There's room for 24-member teams at $400 a team, $100 per golfer. So I know you want to plug that.
Yeah, we do. That's a big contribution to our athletic department financially, and obviously, get the community involved in our athletic department and see what these kids and these programs represent. And I think that's very important that our athletic department has a big part of our community and being able to have a positive influence. And this is the way they can get involved and not only have a good time, but also impact the what these kids get. And 100% of it goes back to the kids of Wayne County Athletics.
Again, a lot going on athletic-wise. Again, rain played havoc the last couple of days, but again, the tennis team has senior day today. Soccer season's underway. Golf team's doing well. A lot going on this time of year.
Yeah, there is. Spring sports are kind of busy. I know our middle school's just finished up with their stuff, and I think we had one. Girls soccer Arthur Williams won the conference championship in soccer. So, again, it's a busy time, but there's a lot of success going on, and that's a big thank you to the coaches and the kids that are involved. And as I've always said, this place, Wayne County, is a fortunate place that loves and supports athletics like they do. And we're going to continue to have our high school sports. I know soccer's getting into the playoffs. They got another week of regular season. They'll get into the playoffs after spring break, and obviously baseball's in the thick of the region schedule, and obviously the golf team continues to go out and dominate, and again, tennis has had success, and they're pushing through the region. I know our girls have a real good chance of being a region champion, and today's a big match for them, and obviously recognize those seniors on that tennis program as well. But again, a lot of great things going on. Our track team, the track team, there's a chance that they can have a lot of region champions and some state champions in there. So, there's a lot of kids that are involved, and a lot of talent out there. So if you get a chance to come by, I know we have another home track meet tomorrow out at Helen Willis Fluker track, and they'll be there. I think there's 4 or 5 teams that are coming in, so we'll have that tomorrow. I think it starts at 4 o'clock. So that'll be a chance. If you haven't seen a track meet in Wayne County, you have an opportunity to see one, and then we'll host a region track meet on April 25th and 27th.
And again, baseball team headed to the Islands today. Wayne County right now sitting in pretty good shape, 6-0 in region play. Got a 2-game lead on the rest of the field. So who's BC? I know has got 2 losses. Anybody else with just 2 losses, or has everybody got?
Not real sure. We're one of those. We're kind of worried about ourselves and let everybody else beat up on each other. But I've told people coming into this, don't let this region fool you. So Burke and Islands have beat Benedictine, and we're headed into just because you don't let Islands fool you. They're a good team. They were all sophomores last year, and now they're all juniors. They got a good arm on the mound, a lefty. I heard he's going to Georgia College. Not sure on that, but he's a college arm, so I'm not sure which game he's going to throw. Whether it's one, he's been throwing sometimes 1, sometimes 2. So we'll find out today if he's on the mound. We're going to have to play well and give ourselves a chance to win. But the big thing is we just continue to do what we're doing and focus on us and be the best version of us today. Then we'll be fine. I think this is a huge series for us going into spring break next week, and that's one thing the region did do a good job of is allowing everybody to be off during spring break, so you don't have distractions on we play Ware County, which will be a good contest during spring break. But it's a huge series for us, and it's going to be a true 3-game series where it's 3 days in a row. So you're gonna have to be we're gonna have to be kind of conscious of our pitching and getting that stuff set up so we can have a good chance to win each game.
And nice to see they did enforce the pitching rule because Burke violated the pitching rule. So explain the pitching rules for everybody. I mean, if you throw so many pitches on one day, you got to have a certain day's rest. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's certain numbers put. Like I know if you throw 36, you got to sit a day. So if you throw 1 to 35, then you can pitch the next day. So it's set up now. When you get to 86, the 86 is kind of the number for varsity baseball that you'll have to sit 3 days. So once you go over 85, you can throw from 86 to 110. So once you in between 86 and 110, that's a 3-day rest. But if you get to 110, and there's a kind of, if you're at 108 and the batter comes up and that's when you're facing that batter, but you're still under 110, you can finish that batter and go over 110 and still be legal, but you'll have to come out after that battle. So I love it. It's set up so kids can't get abused and not necessarily abused. We've always done a good job of taking care of arms, and when guys can go out there and throw those pitches, they put in the work in the off season to allow their body to do that. So but sometimes you see things happen that isn't fair to kids, and it's more now in the younger age groups. Kids throwing 90, 80, 90 pitches at 9, 10, 11 years old, which isn't good.
The rule's just there to protect the kids' arms. So
correct.
That's what it's there for. But
yeah.
Okay, we'll see you this afternoon down at the Islands. Any idea how long that trip is?
I put it in map question. I said 1 hour and 37 minutes, but Savannah traffic having to get there, so you never know.
Especially right there at Richmond Hill, trying to get on that interstate.
Yeah, so we're going to leave a little early, but again, want to encourage everybody to if you do want to sponsor a whole sponsor for the golf tournament, they can contact me at the high school. They're $100. A lot of people have been contacted by coaches. Our athletic department is doing a great job of reaching out to people in the community to be able to get these whole sponsors, and they'll get a sign made and they'll be on the whole. But if they do want to be involved or they want to donate something, they can contact me at the I don't mind. My cell number is 229-424-2825. They can contact me or contact the athletic office with Miss Brandon, and if they want to help in any way, then we're more than welcome for them to do so. So again, that's whole sponsor. Whether they want to donate something, they can, or they want to get a team. I know the teams, I think you mentioned it, they need to sign up at the pro shop, and they'll pay the day of the tournament. So when they show up on the 29th. They'll pay when they show up.
It's a Saturday, April 29th. Again, the tee time is 8:15 that morning, so should be a fun day again. But just want to stress all the proceeds go to the Wayne County Athletic Department.
That's 100%. It's a huge fundraiser for us. So it's kind of the second year we're doing. It's going to be an annual thing, and we're going to try to next year kind of do it the Saturday after the spring game. So kind of piggyback. We'll have a spring football game, then a golf tournament on that Saturday. I know we tried to do that this year and had some issues with some work going on at the golf course, so we had to move it into April. But the plan is have spring game on a Friday and the golf tournament on Saturday. Everybody's around. Everybody's excited about athletics. So going forward, that's probably what will happen. But due to some maintenance going on at the golf course, we had to bump it back to April 29th. So again, looking forward to it. I'm sure it's right in the middle of playoff time in baseball, but we'll make it work.
Okay, Coach. We'll see you this afternoon down at the Islands.
Yeah, Coach, you play today at 6 o'clock against the
Yes.
Islands. Now, tomorrow you play at home against the Islands here at High
Yes.
Bullhorn Field, and you're going to be the second game of our doubleheader tomorrow. Braves begin tomorrow at 1:05 in Washington, taking on the Nationals. That first pitch will be at 1:05, which we'll have right here on 105.5 FM, and then after that game, we'll go into the Wayne County game.
Also, maybe it'll be back-to-back wins.
Made back-to-back wins with the Braves and the Jackets.
There you go.
All right, Coach.
Thanks for all y'all do.
All right. We got Pastor Calvin Anderson in the green room. He'll be on the air in just a moment right here on 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO.
Saturday, April 1st, Wild Adventures Live presents Diamond Rio. See Diamond Rio on stage at Wild Adventures Live, presented by Valdosta TKO Nissan. One more day. Diamond Rio, live Saturday, April 1st. The concert is free with a season pass on sale now for the best price of the spring. Buy your season pass today at wildadventures.com.
The first Doctor's Day observance was March 30th, 1933 in Winder, Georgia. The idea came from Eudora Brown Almond, wife of Dr. Charles Almond. March 30 was the anniversary of the first use of general anesthetic in surgery, which was used in a procedure by Dr. Crawford Long of Jefferson, Georgia. Georgia's Barrow County Medical Society Auxiliary proclaimed the day Doctor's Day. This special day was celebrated by mailing cards to physicians and their spouses, and also by placing flowers on the graves of doctors who had passed on, including Dr. Long. President George H.W. Bush signed a resolution recognizing the first National Doctors' Day, March 30th, 1991. This is Jill Blizzard of Wayne Memorial Hospital. In honor of their lifetime commitment to patient care, we salute all physicians on this special day. Wayne Memorial Hospital, caring for the community.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO. Now, coming up this Saturday is going to be the Unity Church of God and Big Dog Country WIFO Spring Festival and Easter Egg Hunt. And the person who knows all about it is Pastor Calvin Anderson from Unity Church of God. Good morning.
Well, it's good to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
You had the state representative first. Then you had the baseball coach. Now you got the closer.
Yes, right. You got the closer in here. They were the warm-up acts, and you're the main attraction, right?
Yeah, I'm the closer. But
you brought the entertainment. See,
yes,
you brought entertainment here. Going to pick it and grin in just a moment.
You know, the little boy at church, the pastor kept saying, I'm fixing to close. He said, "Preacher, you've circled that field 3 times. I hope you run out of gas soon." So we're excited, glad to be here. Last year, it was bad and windy.
I hope it's not going to be this Saturday.
Well, what about the rain?
Well, right now it's 50% chance, but I think that's later in the day. But we'll see.
I just want to say
it's supposed to be a little breezy because that front's coming in.
We had kind of made some plans if it does rain. In fact, we're doing the festival this year facing Sunset Boulevard in the old parking lot.
Right,
the
original parking lot towards Sunset.
Yeah, the parking lot that faces Bone and Joint Institute will be out there. But if it does rain, we're gonna have it. We're gonna sack up the eggs, sack up the lunches, and they can drive through and still have it. whatever. We made
Well, we
preparations.
did that 2 years ago, remember?
Well, we did it at COVID. You remember?
The COVID. We didn't. The 2020 we didn't do nothing because we didn't know what to do with COVID. 2021's when we did the drive-through.
So, but anyway,
But this year it's going to be outside on the front lawn, facing
right.
toward Sunset Boulevard.
That's right.
Thousands of eggs with candy inside and prizes inside of them. Some of them's going to have money. I've got tons of plastic eggs with money inside of them. Some's going to have certificates for prizes. Is that true?
That's right.
And then you got all kinds of other stuff going on because it's not only an Easter egg hunt, it's a spring festival.
That's right. Also, we're going to have it set up in the gym where families can go through there because a lot of the egg hunts will be in where we usually hunt.
Right.
So they can go through the gym, sit down at a table and eat their meal. And we've upgraded. Most time we do a grill hot dog. This year we're going to do barbecue.
Barbecue sandwiches.
They're going to have a barbecue. In fact, this morning early before daylight, I took the Boston butts off, and we're going to chop them up, have the barbecue. We're going to even have some Vans barbecue sauce, Bob. So that's going to be good. I love their barbecue sauce. I love their food. It's good. But anyway, we're going to have, the family lunch, snow combs, all age division egg hunts as we usually do. Bounce
From 0
house.
to 12.
Yes. Bounce houses, pony rides, train rides. They're going to have, like I say, snow combs, nacho and cheese, popcorn. In fact, we had a staff meeting Monday night, and my children's pastor, Angie Rutherford, has got it worked out. They're going to have a cotton candy.
Cotton candy?
Oh, yeah. So
y'all got a cotton candy maker?
We got access
You
to
got
one.
access to one. Okay.
Yeah. So they're going to have several booths. In fact, my son here, Hagan, him and Chris Lynn is going to have a little roping booth where the children, if they want to, they're going to have a dummy, like a cow dummy. And if they want to try to,
so it's a true dummy. It's not somebody y'all know that it's nicknamed dummy, right?
That's right. That's right.
It's a real dummy.
Yeah, it's a real dummy.
It's a real dummy. So roping on a dummy cow, huh?
Yeah, just for the children to be able to do that. Chris and Hagan, they do some roping, so they're gonna have that booth set up. There's other booths that's gonna be set up. We doing that so in between the egg hunts and all of that, they'll have something to do. Also, there'll be a bounce house. The train ride is, when we did our fall festival, it was that's all they wanted to do was ride that thing, the little train ride. And so it's neat for especially little children. They don't want to get out of the car when it's there.
No, they don't, do they? And that's what we want to emphasize. Is not only is it the traditional Easter egg hunt,
right?
It is a festival.
There's
tons of things to do, even without hunting for eggs.
And they're gonna, we'll share a devotional, probably have some singing, may even do a drama, if all goes as planned. So we'll have a stage set up out there. Pony rides. I talked to my cousin that does that. He'll be with us also, Glenn Wynn, with his ponies, and the children, they love those ponies, so that'll be set up. And then we got, like you say, thousands of eggs out there. So they're gonna have a good time, and hopefully we'll have some good weather and no rain at that time. But there is a chance of rain.
Yeah, it is. It's 50% right now in the afternoon, but the day is Wednesday, so you never can tell what's going to happen. Like yesterday, we were supposed to get gusty winds, maybe some hail and all that kind of stuff. It didn't happen. It went north of us, and so we did get some rain, but not as bad as this as forecast. So right now, we just don't know. We're just all hoping and praying for 4 really good hours from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Fall Festival and Easter Egg Hunt on the grounds of Unity Church of God on Sunset Boulevard, co-sponsored by the Unity Church of God and WIFO Big Dog Country Radio.
Also, I'd like to thank Jesup Tire Shop for helping sponsor this, Wayne Christian Academy, WLOP Big Dog Country is helping sponsor this, and we team up together. Stacy Orvin's Lawn Care, they're sponsoring it. Sacheros is helping us. Western Sizzling, they are helping. So we appreciate all these people that help do this. We appreciate all y'all do here at the radio station and teaming up with us as we do it. It's just a pleasure to see children have a good time. And with all that we see going on in this world today and the turmoil and the tragedy like took place in Nashville, Tennessee, it's you see a lot of unrest, even in Israel and all that's going on there.
It's amazing what's going on there.
If there's ever been a time people need to turn to God, it's now. And know that their life's ready to meet Him. We never know when we're leaving here. As a pastor, I've done funerals of a 6-week-old all the way to 100 years old. So just because somebody gets old, we think, well, that person's going to die. No, death comes to all ages. So my thing is, hey, we have a Savior, and He's not in a grave. He is risen. And we need to know that Jesus is the answer for our family, our problems, our situations. But it is our pleasure to team up with WLOP, the radio station here, to be able to just have something for the children.
And it's a community-wide festival. It's for everyone, in the entire community for this spring festival and Easter egg hunt on the grounds of Unity Church of God. So much fun. It's all free. And we encourage everyone to come to it and have a good time. The Easter egg hunts themselves are for ages 0 to 12, but there's so many other activities going on that people are going to have fun with.
That's right. And Hagen
wants to pick this morning. He's play a little bit. All right.
A tremendous song.
You introduce him.
Well,
okay?
This is my son Hagen Anderson. He is very talented in music, and he loves it and plays a lot, get us a lot of calls to go play, but just a tremendous song that he's going to sing today that I think is just fitting for all that's going on in the world, and it talks about Jesus is really the answer for our families. I'll let him tell you about it.
Okay, Hagen.
So the song is I Speak Jesus. We sing it a lot. It's become very popular in church and all, and that's the song that we wanted to sing today. So if whoever's listening out there, whatever you're going through, just want you to know Jesus is the answer. I just want to speak the name of Jesus over fear and all anxiety, that every soul held captive by depression, I speak Jesus. Your name is power, your name is healing, your name is life. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like a fire. Shout Jesus from the mountains, and Jesus in the streets, Jesus in the darkness over every enemy. Jesus for my family, I speak the holy name, Jesus. Your name is power, your name is healing, your name is life. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like a fire. I just want to speak the name of Jesus over every heart and every mind, 'cause I know there is peace within your presence. I speak Jesus.
Hagan Anderson here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. You got to be mighty proud, Calvin.
He is a blessing to all, and thank the Lord for him. And hey, we just thank y'all for all the advertisement. And I want to just thank my staff that helps put this on and works very hard behind the scenes. They just truly a blessing at the Unity Church of God, and we love that church, and just God is blessing us, and we just excited about this Saturday and excited about Easter. And let me also say, if you don't have a church and you're looking for a church, our service on Sunday morning starts at 10 o'clock, our worship service, and we'd love for you to come and be a part of it. Wednesday nights at 7. On Wednesday nights, we have all-age classes for children, and then the youth have the youth night on Wednesday nights, and then I do a service in the main sanctuary for the adults. So if you don't have a church, we'd love for you to come and be a part of it. 10 o'clock Sunday mornings, 7 o'clock on Wednesday nights.
All right, Calvin, we look forward to seeing you on Saturday for the Unity Church of God at WIFO-FM Spring Festival and Easter Egg Hunt, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the grounds of Unity Church of God on Sunset Boulevard next to Bill Morris Park. Everyone is invited. It's a community-wide festival.
Let me just say, if it is raining, we still going to hand out eggs and lunch as long as it lasts. So even if it's raining, you can drive right through the drive-through, and we'll hand it to you, and you can be on your way.
Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll just hope for good weather.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Bob. Wayne County baseball this afternoon, right?
At Wayne County at the Island, 6 o'clock, 5:50 pregame show against a 3-game set. Game 2 tomorrow here at home, and then Game 3 right back at the Island. So, again, 3-game set today at the Islands, tomorrow at home, and Friday at the Islands.
All right, Bob. Have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO is brought to you by First Southern Bank, Vans Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.